Good morning students. This is third video on non-finite verbs. Before this I have made two videos already. In the first video I have explained what is difference between finite and non-finite verbs. Where we have seen that finite verbs will change according to the change of subject and tense of the sentence. Because finite verbs have to make the combination with the subject. Non-finite verbs cannot stand alone in the sentence for making any sentence formation. Because non-finite verbs will not change according to the change of subject and tense of the sentence. In the second video we have seen there are three types of non-finite verbs. Number one is infinitive, number two is gerund, number three is participle. Where I have explained what are infinitives. 2 plus V1 is infinitive and they can behave as noun. They can be subject of a sentence and they can be object of a sentence also. Now, other two types of non-finite verbs are gerund and participle, which we are going to understand in this video. Okay, so gerund and participle. Gerund and participle both are ing form of the verb. ing form of the verb. V1 plus ing. ing form of the verb. ing form of the verb means like if I will say teaching, reading, writing, learning, okay, swimming, cooking. These all words are ending with ing. So these are ing form of the verb, but without helping verb. Without helping verb means I am not talking about, suppose that I am teaching. So am teaching I am not talking about. Is reading, are reading, okay, was reading, were reading. These are incorrect. I am talking about only reading, only swimming, only walking. Okay, walking, reading, writing, learning, whatever. The verbs with ing form. Okay. When these ing form of the verb, let me write, suppose that walking, okay, reading, writing, okay, these are ing form of the verb without helping verb. Without helping verb means being verbs. Is, am, are, was, were, okay, will be, shall be. These are not written before this. When these ing form of the verb will be placed, will behave as noun, when ing form of the verb will behave as noun, and you will see in place of subject and in place of object of a sentence, it means they are gerunds. Okay, gerunds are ing form of the verb which will behave as noun, not as verb, and they can be subject of a sentence and they can be object of a sentence also, as infinitives. Okay, we have seen infinitives that that 2 plus V1, they are used in place of subject also and in place of object also. And to be subject and to be object, what is important for a word to be? That it has to be noun. So, when we have added ing in the first form of the verb, they are turned into noun. They will do the function of noun, not verb. And what is the function of noun? That it can be subject and it can be object. Okay, let's take one example of walking. Okay, number one sentence, he is walking. Here he is subject. Is walking, this is verb. This is verb. But I have already said that non-finite verbs will not behave as verb. Okay, will not behave as verb. They will behave as noun, being ing. If we will write ing form of the verb and they will behave as noun, then only they will be called non-finite verbs. Okay, but here he is walking. You can see this is not non-finite verb. This is finite verb. How? He is walking. If we will change he, suppose that I. In place of he, if I will write I, here we have to write I am walking. In the same way, if I have to change the tense, this is present continuous tense. If I have to change in past continuous, he was walking. Simple past, he walked. It means this is changing. As we are changing the tense also, as we are changing the subject also. So because this is changing, so this is finite verbs. This is finite verb. So we don't have to talk about finite verbs here, because our topic is non-finite verb. Okay, for the verb to be non-finite, it has to behave as non-finite verbs. Means it will not be changed according to change of subject or tense. Now see what I have already explained, that when ing form of the verb will be used in place of subject and object, it means that is gerund. Walking is good exercise. Number 2 sentence. Walking is good exercise. What is verb here? This is verb. And before verb, subject. So walking is good exercise. We are talking about walking. So this is subject. This is subject. And for a word to be subject, what it has to be? It has to behave as a noun. So when we have added, this is walk. This is walk. Okay. This is verb here. But when we have added ing without helping verb, you have not seen here am walking, are walking, is walking, nothing, only walking, and we have added ing, it becomes walking. Now we can behave, we can use in place of subject, and we can make it noun. So walking is good exercise. This is subject and this is behaving as noun. But because this is made from verb, so we can say this is verbal noun. This is gerund. This is gerund. Gerund. And we can say this is verbal noun also. Verbal noun. Because this noun is made from verb. Now you have seen that the noun is this, walking is used in place of subject. Now let's say next sentence we see. He likes walking. This is verb. Okay. Before verb subject. And after verb what is written? Let's check. What is this? He likes what? If we ask question, what answer comes? Walking. And when, it means this is object. And objects are always noun or pronoun. Okay. So this is object. And this is noun also. Because there is ing form of the verb without helping verb before it. And it is behaving as, or it is placed in place of object. So this is behaving as noun. So when you will see ing form of the verb in place of subject and in place of object, it means they are gerund. Okay, you can see before walking there is no helping verb. Okay, there is no is, am, are, was, were, will be, shall be here also. He likes only walking. Okay, because no one is walking here. We are talking about an action, an activity. Okay, that is walking. So this walking is non-finite verbs. In non-finite verb, this is gerund. And this walking is also non-finite verb. In non-finite verb, we have 3 options. Number 1, infinitive. Number 2 is gerund. Number 3 is participle. So this is behaving as noun because it is used in place of object. So this and this both are gerund. Both are gerund. So when ing form of the verb will behave as a noun in the sentence and they will be placed in subject, they can be subject or object of a sentence, they will be gerund. Okay, now participle. What are participles? When ing form of the verb, let me explain you first that what is participle. Okay, there are 3 types of participle. Number 1 is present participle. Number 2 is past participle. Number 3 is perfect participle. Okay, here Present participle means simple. V1 plus ing. It means same. This. And here also this. V1 plus ing. This is present participle. Okay. Past participle means third form of the verb. You know, go, went, gone. So gone. Without has, have, had. I'm not talking about perfect tense. I'm talking about only third form of the verb. Speak, spoke, spoken. So spoken. Write, wrote, written. Only written. Without has, have, had before it. Okay, and perfect participle is having plus V3. Okay, we are not going to talk about this. When ing form of the verb will behave as a noun in the sentence and it will be subject or object of a sentence, they will be gerund. But when ing form of the verb will behave as adjective, that is very important. Adjective. They will be participle. When ing form of the verb will behave as adjective, they will be called participle. And when third form of the verb, V3, will behave as adjective in a sentence, they will be participle. Okay, in non-finite verbs. I'm talking about non-finite verbs. So, this we don't have to talk about. So, I'm going to rub. We have to talk about only present participle and past participle. Now let's see. Let's take same example because this is used as adjective. So we can say this is verbal adjective. As we have said, this is verbal noun. This is verbal adjective. Now let's take the same example. Or okay, we have taken walking now. Okay, same example, same word, walking. If I will write, he is, we have seen already, he likes walking. We have seen in gerund. He likes walking. Okay, we have seen in previous example, walking is good for health. Suppose that we have already seen a sentence. He likes walking. This is, he likes what? Walking. This is object. And of course, object is ing form of the verb. It is noun and it is gerund. Okay, this is gerund. Walking is good for health. What is good for health? Walking. This is used in place of subject before verb. So this is subject. And subject is always noun or pronoun. So this is gerund. This much we have understood. Now, same walking word, if it will behave as adjective, so we can say this is participle. How? Let's see. Suppose that he wanted to buy a walking stick. Now, same walking is used here in place of subject, object. It is gerund. Same walking word is used here in place of subject. This is gerund. And same walking is used here. How? As participle. Let's see. He wanted to buy a walking stick. Subject he, wanted, verb. Okay. We have to see where is walking. ing form of the verb. This is walking. And this ing form of the verb walking is used before stick. And this stick you can see, you can touch. Of course, what you can see, you can touch, that is noun. This is common noun. This is noun. And before noun, ing form of the verb means this is adjective. This is adjective. I have already said, when ing form of the verb will behave as adjective, it means it is used before noun. It means that is participle, because it is not behaving as verb here, it is behaving as adjective. And what is the work of adjective? That it describes noun. What kind of noun? Okay, so this is adjective. Same working word can be gerund also, same working word can be participle also, and same working word can be verb also, finite verb. But what is important to be finite verb? Before this there should be is, am, are, was, were, whatever, helping verb must be there. Okay, let's take one more example. Then it will be clear to you. Okay, it means ing form of the verb and V3. This will behave as adjective. Now let's take example. I'm taking he is dancing. No, he is dancing. This is the verb, finite verb. Okay, he likes dancing. Now next, dancing is, yes, this is also good exercise. Good exercise. Next, let's write she bought a dancing doll. Dancing doll. Now you can see same dancing word is used, okay, in a different way. He likes dancing. Okay, let me add one more sentence. He is dancing. Now what is difference? Okay, we cannot learn that dancing is this word and this word. We cannot learn. We have to see how it functions in the subject. That will decide, that will make us understand how to differentiate it. Okay, last, let's see. He is dancing. Here subject is he. This is subject. And this is dancing. This is verb. But you know children, is dancing, this is verb. What kind of verb? This is present continuous. If we will change I, it will be I am dancing. If I will change the tense also, so present tense, he dances. Past, he danced. Okay, in the same way, past continuous, he was dancing. It means if we are changing subject also, this is changed, this is changed. If we will change tense also, this will change. And if the verbs are changing, it means this is finite verbs. Finite verb. We don't have to talk about here. Finite verb. But same, this you can see before this there is helping verb is. But before this no helping verb. Before this no helping verb. Before this no helping verb. It means these are non-finite verbs first of all. Now let's see. This I have to rub. Otherwise you will be confused. See. He likes dancing. He subject, this is verb, before that subject, after that verb, object. He likes what? Dancing. This we have already seen. This is object, and because ing form of the verb is used in place of object, so this is gerund. Next, dancing is good exercise. This is verb, before that subject, and after that this is complement. We don't have to talk about here. So because ing form of the verb is used here in place of subject, so this is gerund, this is gerund, and this is also gerund. She bought a dancing doll. Here dancing word is used, but this is subject. Dancing word is used before doll, and you know children, doll is noun, and before noun, ing form of the verb, before noun, this word is describing this doll. What kind of doll? Doll. That it is dancing. So this is describing doll. This is adjective. So same word is behaving here as adjective, here as noun, here as noun. So when this ing form of the verb is used here as adjective, it means this is participle. What kind of participle? This is present participle. Present participle. I don't think any problem here. Okay, in the same way, if I will say, don't disturb the sleeping child. Okay, don't disturb the sleeping child. Here sleeping word is written before child. Okay, and it is describing child. The child is sleeping. Okay, describing child. So this is adjective. And if I will say, suppose that she likes sleeping. In free time she likes sleeping. And here sleeping word is used here as object. So when it is used as object, it is gerund. When it is used as adjective, it is participle. So we have to see how it functions in the sentence. So we have seen ing form of the verb, how it is used as as adjective. Now V3, third form of the verb, is also used as adjective in a sentence. And when third form of the verb is used as adjective in a sentence, it means that is past participle and that behaves as adjective. See, third form of the verb means V3, how it also can behave as adjective in the sentence. And it will be participle. Okay, past participle means third form of the verb V3 without has, have, had. Okay, if I will take, okay, one sentence, let me write. Suppose that he has broken a glass. Broken the glass. The glass. Okay. You can see here, he has broken the glass. This is present perfect tense. Okay. Subject he and has broken, this is verb. But this is finite verb. Why? Because we will change, suppose that he, in place of he, I will write here I. So I have broken the glass. There will be have. If I will change the tense into past perfect, it will be he had broken the glass. Okay, in the same way, if I will change into present simple, it will be he breaks the glass. Okay, it means has broken, this is the verb, and it is changing as we are changing the subject and tense. So this is finite verb. This is finite verb. But we are not talking about here finite verbs. We are talking about non-finite verbs which will not change as we are changing subject or tense. Now let's see this broken. When this broken without has, have, had, only broken, only third form of the verb will behave as adjective. They are participle non-finite verbs. He sat on a broken chair. Here you can see this is third form of the verb. V3 is used. V3. You can see before that no has, no had, no have. Okay, no will have, no shall have. Broken, and after that chair is written. This is noun. This is noun. And you know children, the word describing noun placed before it is always adjective. Broken chair. What kind of chair? That was broken. Broken chair. So this is adjective. And when V3 is used as adjective, it means that is participle. And participle, that is non-finite verb. She found her lost bag. This is noun. Before that, lost. This is adjective. Describing bag. What type of bag? That was lost. Lost bag. So this is behaving. This is third form of the verb. And behaving as adjective. So this is participle. They want a written application. This is written third form of the verb, V3 only. You can see without has, have, had. If we will write here has, have, had, it means we are talking about perfect tense. We are not talking about perfect tense because they don't have to match with tense or subject. Written, it is written application. This is noun. Before noun, the third form of the verb, behaving as adjective. What kind of application? Written. So this is adjective because third form of the verb is used here as adjective and they are describing nouns after them written. So they are participle. What kind of participle? Past participle. So we have seen the past participle, ing form of the verb, and third form of the verb. When they will behave as adjective in a sentence, they are participle. Okay, and they are non-finite verbs. And when ing form of the verb will behave as noun, they are called gerund. Okay, and one hint I want to give you how to differentiate between them with a few examples I will give you after this few exercises. Now let's see these sentences where I have given you mixed sentences, and we have to see which word is gerund, which word is participle. Okay, let's see one by one. Number one is reading is good habit. Okay, ing form of the verb is used in place of subject. Okay, ing form of the verb, this is reading, and it is used in place of subject. This is subject, and I have said already, if ing form of the verb will be used in place of subject and object, they are gerund. This is gerund. Okay. Now next, he enjoys singing. He enjoys singing. Enjoys what? Singing. This is, if we will ask question, he enjoys what? Answer comes singing. So this is object. And ing form of the verb is used in place of object. It means this is gerund. This is gerund. Now next. And because this is subject, this is object, and ing form of the verb, it means it is behaving as noun. Okay, subjects are always noun. Singing, this is also object, ing form of the verb, it is also behaving as noun. I saw a sleeping cat. Okay, I saw, ing form of the verb is given here. After that, cat is noun, and before cat, sleeping, it is telling us about more about cat, noun. It means it is describing cat. So it is adjective. And when adjective, ing form of the verb is behaving as adjective, it means it is participle. I am writing only P, you will understand. Participle. Now, we should not catch a running bus. Running bus. ing form of the verb is given here. But after this, bus, this is noun. And it is telling us about more about bus. What kind of bus? Running bus. We should not catch. It is dangerous. So running, this is describing bus. So this is adjective. And because ing form of the verb is behaving as adjective, so this is participle. Now next, he knows the hidden truth. Okay, he knows. This is the verb, main verb. It means this is finite verb. I'm not talking about finite verb. Hidden truth. What kind of truth? Hidden. Okay, hide, hid and hidden. This is third form of the verb. It means V3. And V3, what kind of truth? What type of truth? Hidden. Which nobody knows. So this is describing truth. So this is adjective. And because V3 is behaving here as adjective, so this is participle. The packed food is not good for health. Packed food. What type of food? This is noun. And packed food. This is pack, packed, packed. This is V3, third form of the verb. It is used before noun. It means this is adjective. This is adjective. And adjective used V3. It means this is participle. Okay, I found him crying. I found him crying. Him, this is pronoun. Crying, ing form of the verb is used. Okay, and it is describing him. I found him. How he was. What he was doing. He was crying. Okay, it means crying is explaining, telling more about him. So this is adjective. It means it is participle. Participle. I have already written. Okay. So children, I want to give you a trick. Okay, when the mixed sentences will be given you, because I have given you mixed sentences. Okay, where gerunds are also there and participles are also there. So how to identify whether ing form of the word is gerund or participle? You know the rules. Okay, that is clear to you. Now this is extra one more trick. Beta gerund. This is also verbal noun. Okay, this is behaving as noun. And infinitives also, when I have explained that time also I have explained this, that those words are also behaving as noun and they can be used in place of subject and object. In the same way, gerunds also are used in place of subject and object because they are noun. They are behaving as noun. Okay, infinitives and gerund both. So when they are behaving as noun, the word, if you will translate the word into in Hindi, it will give you sound of na. Okay, in gerund also, in infinitive also, because they both are behaving as noun but not participle. See, reading is good habit. Okay, what is subject here? Reading. This is subject, ing from the verb, this is gerund. And just translate into Hindi. Reading is good habit. Padhna. Okay, reading means padhna. So this is also ending with na. Padhna. Okay, word ending with na. So this is gerund. Now he enjoys singing. He enjoys what? Singing means gana, gana. This is also ending with na. Gana, gana. Okay, or geet gana. So na. So this is also gerund. Because in translation in Hindi, it is giving na sound. I saw a sleeping cat. I saw a sleeping cat. क्या देखा मैंने? सोती हुई cat को. But it is not giving na word, na sound. So this is participle. Okay. We should not catch a running bus. Running bus means दौड़ती हुई बस, चलती हुई बस, moving bus. It is not giving na sound. So this is not gerund, this is participle. He knows the hidden truth. This is also hidden truth means छुपा हुआ सच. Okay. This is also not giving na sound in Hindi. छुपा हुआ. This is not giving sound of na. So this is also participle. The packed food is not good for health. Packed food. Packed food, it is not giving sound of na. Pack किया हुआ food. So this is also not giving na sound. So this is also participle, not gerund. I found him crying. I found him how? Crying. रोते हुए. It is also not giving sound of na. So this is also participle. Okay. It means when we translate in Hindi and the word is giving na sound, that means that is gerund. If ing form the verb it is given. And 2 plus v1 infinitives, they are already, you know, that they are behaving as noun. So they also give the sound of na. So it is very easy because you know the rules also and you know the tricks also. So if you understood, thank you and like the video and share.